Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review, and a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A late afternoon it is, 5:39 p.m. To be exact, late afternoon, just like the last review. And, well, in this late afternoon on this Wednesday, I realized, well, Burger King has a new item out. I came to the startling realization that Burger King has released yet another item, a brand new item, and, well, it's got to be reviewed. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the lawn workers around here. I'm going to try to keep my voice somewhat raised, just to kind of compensate for the noise of their leaf blowers and weed whackers, etc., that might be making some droning noises in the background, so I do apologize for that. But nonetheless, the show goes on, the review continues, etc., etc. Now, anyways, back to the topic of what this review is all about. Burger King's got a new burger out, which actually seems pretty shocking in terms of, the items that they usually have released. I mean, it always tries to incorporate beef in some way into their, items, and this guy's going right by the window right here. He's like inches away from the car. Oh well. But they always try to incorporate beef some way into usually what they do, like the Whopperito, for instance, but in the form of a taco. Then they were doing the whole chicken fries fiasco, and so on. But this is just a standard burger, and it's something so simple that I had to say, I can't believe they don't have this already. This is literally what this is. It's a bacon cheeseburger. That's really what it is. This is all that it is. They call it the Bacon King. They just released it. 2 quarter-pound patties, so I guess it's a big bacon cheeseburger. Apparently 6 whole slices of bacon, cheese, ketchup, and mayo, and that's literally it. That's all that this thing is. That's it. I don't know if I'm... Oh, here you go. I don't feel comfortable holding this up. I'll do it for you, though. You can see just an entire ring of grease there on the little paper right here. So this is what we got. This is the Bacon King. It's not really any sort of look that's fit for a king. It's just oozing with garbage here. That's what it looks like. I mean, it probably doesn't taste like that, but that's what it looks like for sure. And that's the burger in all its glory. Are there actually 6 slices of bacon on it? I don't know. Look at that nice, that juicy mayo on the bun there. Wow. I honestly can't tell. This looks like a bloodbath or something on here. Wow. I don't know. I'm worried about this getting all over my suit. They put the whole jar of mayo on this one. My goodness. Haven't really seen that before. At least KFC in the last video was kind of use their mayo, in moderation. But this one, they're going all out. Alright, well, I'm just going to give it a go then. I'm going to start eating it. I'll let you know what it tastes like. And please enjoy listening to the beautiful sounds of the lawn workers going in. That jerky hand motion there. Sometimes my ears ring, and I know a way to get rid of that when it happens, so I was just doing that, and that's all. Gotta get napkins for this. What a mess. Look at that. What a mess. This is the messiest damn burger I've ever eaten, really. Oh my gosh. One more bite. Oh, Jesus. This frickin' thing. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me explain what happened here. I'll get it to the dry cleaner, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Well, I don't know if this is part of the instructions of making the burger here, but apparently the burger comes with 2 quarter-pound beef patties, char grilled, 2 slices of American cheese, 6 slices of bacon, and the entire frickin' jar of mayo and the entire bottle of ketchup on a nice sesame seed bun. Because that's what this was. Just dump the entire thing on this and you'll be good to go. The more condiments, the better. That's the Burger King way. And I'll tell you this. Maybe this just comes down to individual preparation, but I myself am just a lowly consumer. I'm just here, coming off from work, just getting my Big King burger for dinner, and I'm just gonna get what I get. And this burger, I mean, I don't know if it was just the way the worker did it, or if they tell everyone to just dump as much condiments as this thing can possibly hold on this sandwich. I'm just gonna have to assume that, because what I got is what I got. But the fact of the matter is this, and it's quite simple. If they just didn't put on that much mayo and ketchup, I would be saying this burger's actually pretty good. The meat's tender, it's juicy, you got that nice juicy, fatty, meaty flavor in there. Bacon has a nice crisp to it. Adds a nice little bit of a fatty saltiness to it. Even the American cheese isn't that bad in terms of quality. It actually blends pretty well into it. But no. Yes, you have that. Sandwich itself is actually pretty good in and of itself. But then you get the toppings and you get the mayo and the ketchup that they just freaking dumped it on. And I try not to be like this, but I'm peeved at them. I truly am. You know, they should just know better. No sandwich is going to be really edible and tasty when they just have it with so much condiments on it. I don't know. I'm very disappointed at what they did with that. You can't eat it. You can't get a little bib and, just for the burger. I haven't had the nice little wrapping on my lap, and instead it just drips everywhere. You saw it sliding down my fingers, and what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. It's extremely messy, and as a result, it's just very disappointing, specifically in that regard. I mentioned this earlier, but the rest of the sandwich is okay. It does taste decent for what it is, but the condiments just ruin it. I mean, it absolutely, completely just ruins it. You just bite in and everything is just completely swamped by just this tasteless mayo and this ketchup-y, watery mixture that's blended with the mayo. It just drips everywhere. It just overpowers every other flavor there. You can try to work your way around it, and you can barely notice some of the positive flavors, which there are a lot of in this sandwich, but the toppings just ruin it, or the the condiments just absolutely ruin it. It's a perfectly good sandwich, and they just ruined it. That's all I can say. All I can say. And I gotta pay to get this dry cleaned, and it's just, hey, thanks, Burger King. Thanks. Well, with that being said, I mean, eat it at your own risk. Get ready to ruin the clothing you're gonna wear because of this sandwich, and just get ready to be disappointed because of the Bacon King, with a king-size load of mayo on it. Alright, well, $5 down the drain. And actually, now this is actually the first item that's really going to cost me money, because now I have to spend money to clean the suit as a result of this sandwich, so we'll forget about that one, though. That was just an accident, we'll say, but, I mean, still. Alright, that being said, we now know the dilemma here. We now know that without the mayo and without the ketchup, it would have actually been edible and would have been an okay sandwich, but the amount of the mayo and ketchup that they put on it was horrible. As a result, given the price and given what I got out of 10, I'm going to have to give this a 3.0 out of 10. Perhaps if they simply cut the amount of mayo, it'll be great. I'd give it more like in the high 7s. It's such a simple change. But this is just what I got, and this is what I was given, and this is how it reacted with me, I suppose. Very disappointing. No, very disappointed by Burger King, but they release so many items. When you don't succeed, try again, and they surely will. So I hope to get better in the future with another item. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Report of the Week, and this is Running on Empty Food Review. Thank you for watching, and take care.